YouTubers. So I had a makeup tutorial request from Monica Barboza, and she wanted to know how to achieve a glowy, flawless complexion. So if you'd like to know, keep watching the video, and if you have any other tutorial requests, leave them in the comments section below. On to the tutorial. So here I am, clean face. I have nothing on. I just washed my face. So the first thing we're going to do is moisturize. Whether you're oily or you're dry, you need to make sure that you're putting moisturizer on. Especially, I know a lot of people that are oily that won't moisturize because they're already oily. But if you don't put moisturizer on, your face is going to overcompensate for it being dry and try to self-hydrate. So by using a moisturizer, that will help prevent that. And there's oil control moisturizers, ones that will help mattify. Murad makes one, Derma Doctor makes one. They're really great. So I'm just gonna rub this in. Oh well, it's Exuviance. It's the Essential Daily Defense, and it has SPF 15 in it. And then I also like to moisturize around my eyes. And this is the Kinerase C8 Peptide. It's an under eye treatment. Looks like that. And when you're putting eye creams on, stay on the orbital bone, which is the hard bone, not the soft area, because it'll start to move in by itself. And light pressure. You don't need to add a lot of pressure. And when your face is moisturized, it won't absorb the makeup. If it's really dry, or if you have dry patches, the makeup will cling to it and look not very glowy and healthy. Okay, then I like to moisturize my lips. My lips get super, super chapped during fall, winter, so I always have something on them. This one is the Napoleon Perdis, the Autopilot Lip Service. I love this stuff. Like butter. And then we're just going to let this set in. That moisturizer is almost in my skin. So the next thing you want to do is to prime your face. I like to use a radiance primer, especially if you're going for that glowy look. So this is the Laura Geller Spackle, and this is the Ethereal. So this one actually has crushed pearl in it, and that'll give you a really pretty glow to your skin. It also has licorice root in it that will help brighten up dark spots over time. So you just want about a pearl-sized amount. And I just use my fingers and rub it all over my face. And this primer is very, very lightweight. It doesn't have that silicone dimethicone heavy feel to it. And it also has aloe vera and vitamin E and Centella asiatica, white tea, a lot of really nice soothing, calming, healing ingredients, so that's really nice. Okay, then we're going to do our foundation. Now, if you want a little bit more moisture, or if you want something that's a little bit lightweight, I would recommend doing a BB cream or tinted moisturizer, one that has light reflecting properties in it. I'm going to do the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Foundation. I just got this and I've really been liking it a lot. The color I'm using is in 1-2. It's Soft Ivory, Classic Ivory. So I'm just going to put a pump on the back of my hand. And I use the Sephora mineral powder brush. I like it to buff my makeup into. Now, if you have dry, flaky patches on your skin, I would recommend using a beauty blender, because using a brush like this, it'll micro exfoliate your skin, and you will end up pulling the little flakies up, and it won't look cute. And as you can see, well, probably earlier it covered it, I have a little bit of a breakout right here. Some hormonal yummies. And I think it looks just really natural. It's such a pretty, you could stop there if you wanted to. But I like a little bit extra coverage for that flawless kind of finish. But that's great just for running to the post office or whatever. Okay, then I like to go in with my concealer. And this is the Laura Geller Creaseless Concealer. And I use the light one. And I kind of use it like a highlighter as well. So it's got a click button. Just get the product up there. And I forgot to wet my beauty blender, so we are going to use this Japonesque duo fiber split brush, 120 I guess, to blend this out. But typically I use my beauty blender under my eyes. So natural and just flawless and clean, and you can use your fingers to do this too if you're a finger person. And if you're using a concealer that's a little heavier or thicker, which I really wouldn't use for this look, but if you need a little bit more coverage, you might want to use one that's a little heavier or thicker. Your fingertips will warm the product up and it will blend a lot easier. Do need to conceal that right there. So I'm using my Laura Geller Real Deal Concealer in light. And I have had this for probably 2 years. A little over, maybe. I'm trying to do this in the video monitor. This concealer is very pigmented. You only need a very little. A little redness right there. And I know I don't have the best light in this room, so I'm sorry. Maybe I'll get it figured out one day. Okay, and then I like to go in with my Laura Geller Balance and Brighten. And I am fair, and I just like to put a little bit like right here. I don't like to put it all over because I want to keep this really pretty glow, that natural look. So I'll put it right there. Right around my nose, my chin. For underneath my eyes, I like to use my Laura Geller Baked Highlighter Duo in French Vanilla. This is French Vanilla and Portofino. So you have a matte on one side, and then the darker, it's not really darker, but the darker side is a shimmer. So I like to grab the matte side, bloop, 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 and then just set my under eye. And this is, it's a brush from BH Cosmetics. There's nothing on it that says what it is, but it's just like a big fluffy brush. And I'll take that right in my nose. And what's nice about this is it's not completely matte. It's almost a satin. So you still have a pretty glow. It doesn't completely mattify it. And then I'll use the shimmer side with my finger, and I'll hit my Cupid's bow. Oh, it's so pretty. My Cupid's bow. I like to put a little right there on my nose. And go under the brow real quick. And then if you want, you can even put this on your cheekbones. This is a Laura Mercier fan powder brush. And then if I really want to go the extra step, and because obviously I have no makeup on, so I look really pale right now, if you want to put a little bronzer, this is my favorite product from Laura Geller. It's the Baked Body Frosting. Love this stuff. If you watched my other video, I love this stuff. And I just use the puff. Slap that big right on there. A little on the cheeks. Go across the eyes some. Nose. Get my ears. Glowy, flawless skin. And I'm going to finish this up and I'll be right back. So, here's the final look. Put a little bit of, filled my brows in, put some mascara on, a little bit of blush. And that's it. So I hope that you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below and let me know what other videos you would like to see. This one was for Monica, so I hope this really helped you. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
I Xerox all your letters so I can read them better. I read them on my balcony.